Hey, welcome to Juana Talk. I'm your host, Juana, and tonight we are doing another show. We're bringing you a couple updates on Juana Talk, like I promised, and we have some topics to discuss. So let's get right into it. So we discussed yesterday that I was going to be telling you about times and days that I will be coming on. I decided that I wanted to leave that open. Just because I would like to come at you guys live whenever I would like to come on live and discuss certain topics with you. It might be at random. But that's why it's super important if you guys could please make sure that you um, like and subscribe if you're coming off of YouTube. And please like us on Facebook at the official Wanna Talk. Um, Also, I think that YouTube is also the official Wanna Talk. So go ahead, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and also go ahead and head on over to Facebook and hit that like button so it will notify you whenever we come on. More than likely, there will be a set show, which will be Saturday. Um, I'm not going to give a time. We're just going to leave that open, but Saturday, I'm definitely thinking that's going to be a more set, sit down, have, a conversation about something in its entirety. So definitely that's what's going to be happening for the schedule for Wanna Talk. So we have some juicy, juicy stuff to talk about today, and I am really, really excited to bring it to you. So let's go ahead and get started. Um, we have News 6 reporting that two people were killed and one injured on the east side of Indy. Let's talk about this, guys. Like, at what point do we decide there's enough killing us? We should like chill for a minute, let the virus do its thing. And then, afterwards, if that's your thing, then hey, you have to deal with that. But where do we where do we just like draw the line? Where do we say we're gonna chill for a minute? At what point do we decide our lives matter and there's just too much out here killing us for us to be killing each other? Like, does that not ring the bell? Is there not a voice inside your head, your own self-conscious telling you like, this is just, this is not right. This ain't right. If you guys don't know, let me sit back and bring my little tab over here so we can discuss this list of not only are people killing each other, but we have so many dangers right now. So coronavirus is just what's driving everybody mental. Okay, everybody is mental right now over coronavirus. That no one is looking up and looking around them and listening to what else is going on. Okay, so NASA has reported that they are testing for a mission right now to redirect an android, not a little pebble, an android, from hitting Earth. So there's an android coming to kill us. It's heading right for us. They need to redirect this so it doesn't harm us. And they're reassuring everybody that they're doing everything in their power to try to stop it because this android can end humanity. Huh? So everyone's out here just killing each other off. An asteroid is going to come and destroy the Earth. And while that's happening, coronavirus is just going to kill your lungs. And that's just, everybody's okay with all this? Everybody is all right with all of this. There's like nobody out there with a little bit of anxiety, like, whoa, let's stop and think for a minute, like what needs to happen. Everybody's still like, oh, money, 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 election and money. That's what the world is worried about right now. Like the election, money, and yeah. So that's topic one or two. Let's move on to um not only are we killing each other off and allowing a virus to kill us off as well, because the reports state that let me see where we at. No, sorry, not the reports. The reports do state, but U.S. Surgeon General Jerome Adams, yes, Mr. Jerome Adams, Surgeon General, made some claims about Indiana this morning, stating that we are an emerging hotspot. So y'all are out there just killing folks and forgot that we are in quarantine. We have right. Well, this is what he just went online naming us with New Orleans, Chicago. We are amongst this list, y'all. New Orleans, Chicago, Detroit, LA, Miami. We just got categorized with spring breakers because we can't stay our butts in the house. Can someone please in the comments press like, match a heart button? I just talk to me. What do you think? What is going, like, what is your opinion about how, and maybe it's just me, maybe it's my anxiety, maybe this is just how my brain works, and I'm over here flipping out when I read all this stuff put together, and I'm like, whoa, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. So let me just go here. Let me read you the numbers as of today, this morning, 9:30. So Indy has tested positive for COVID-19 as of 9:30 this morning. I'm sorry, 1,514 in Indy have tested positive for COVID-19 as of 9:30 this morning. 32 of those people have died here alone in Indianapolis. Okay. And 9,830 have been tested alone here in Indianapolis. So with that being said, 32 deaths. Do you know what 1,514, is it 14? 14 people are in a city as small as we are? In Indianapolis, well, they say that people are 7 degrees separated from each other. I believe that in Indianapolis, that holds true only 4 people. I think you're 4 people, like 4 degrees separated from someone, from knowing someone. So if I know someone that they know and they visited that person and then they come see me and I don't even know the other person they went to go visit, and that's more than likely what's happening here in the city. People know somebody that they know and they're just ain't even asking where you been, what, who you talking to. At this point, it's like knowing that half of Indianapolis men have or women have AIDS and you still out there. Like, that doesn't make sense at all. It's still going, y'all. I got more. Bear with me. Bear with me. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. In light of all this, in light of all that I've already said to you, the president has announced social distancing now until after April 3rd. Not a travel ban for anybody in the city, like you can't travel outside your home. You have from this time to this time. Like, I did read that they were saying Donald Trump had ordered all stores with essential items not to sell non-essential items, and they were going to adhere to that, because they want people to just go for what they need and not shop around. And because Walmart has everything, they have pots, pans, rugs, everything. So you could be in Walmart going in there for, I'll be right back, I'm just going for a gallon of milk, and be in there 6 hours shopping through the clothes. Who's with me? So with that being said, you know, that had to happen, because we can't just be like, well, people can't go grocery shopping. Well, I will say this. He should say that, because the majority of you guys went out there and bought the whole entire store. So y'all should be good for a good 3 weeks, at least, with toilet paper, food, water, hand sanitizer. Y'all should be good. So not leaving your home should be all right for the next 3 weeks at least, so we can at least curve this down some. There's no way in a city as small as ours that people cannot sit still in the house unless it's just going to go get food. And even then, okay, me, I went on Walmart and I ordered my food, all my groceries. I went to Walmart and I picked them up. Didn't even get out my car. The young man actually brought the cart to my car and opened the trunk and put it in there. I didn't have to even get out of the car. So, a little FYI, just in case. Let's see, what else do we have today? Oh yes, I have been seeing on social media that a lot of people are going outside the hospitals and like praising and singing the doctors, very close to doctors, and just singing and thanking them. And that's all well and good, but we're supposed to be practicing social distancing. And let's reach out to them via social media. You don't have to go to them, because they're working with people with coronavirus. So we're trying to, boom. So let's see. Let's see what else I have on the docket today. Oh yes. So the stimulus bill, let's talk about that. So it was said that undocumented workers would not be getting a stimulus check. And also they talked about people in the camps, the FEMA camp. Is it FEMA? No, it's ISIS camps, before they take them to their country. Well, that has stopped. And before the coronavirus, that's all everybody talked about. Everybody talked about everybody talked about the children in the camps. They talked about, what's going to happen to them. They were trying to figure out if they can get them food, if they can get them clothes, if they can get them tickets back to their, country, back with their parents. Coronavirus happened and no one is talking about them anymore. They are still in camps, not getting fed well. They are still there waiting to be transported where they need to go, but who knows how long that'll be. So in a time like now, where they need us the most, I think people just backtracked and went back into their shell like, oh no, we need to protect us. But we need to reach out in some shape or form. We need to send them clothes, something, something. They are not, citizens, but they were here, and they were taken and thrown into camps, and it was not fair. And it's not their fault that this happened and they can't get back. So, let's be a little more humane and look more into that, and talk about that some more as well, because it's like the government is just leaving them there. They forgot about them. Um, so undocumented workers, mm, that one's a hard one because I'm Hispanic and I have friends who parents are Hispanic and they're here, not documented, and the kids are documented and they've been here all their lives and they've worked. And I've always had a stance on, it was a choice you made. And everyone is calling me today, like, hey, did you hear about that? The stimulus, they're not gonna, and it's all my Hispanic family, of course, they're all in Florida, and they're like, undocumented workers are gonna be out. Well, I had to explain to my mom my stance because I was like, okay, like they should have came here the right way. No one's saying they can't be here. I would love for them to be here, but you have to do it the right way. And you have to understand that when you go somewhere that you're not from there, you have to not ruffle feathers. And they come here, they get jobs that, probably could have gone to an American getting paid the wages that they get paid, but instead they hire someone who isn't documented and pay them under the table half that price. And it's stealing from the American people because we're the ones that work to put money into the tax, give our taxes to the government. And we don't get nearly as much back at the end of the year of what we put in all year long. We get a morsel. So in my eyes, no, they shouldn't get what we've been working so hard for, that they haven't paid for. Not only that, and then you came here and you're working gigs that could have gone to someone who could have got paid regular wages. So I may get some hating people. I'm Hispanic too. I mean, I was born here. Don't crucify me. I'm just saying. I That's just my stance on it. Do I feel like it's harsh that they're throwing them out? Yes. Do I feel like maybe they should give some of these people, if they don't have any bad records or anything, any chances to fix their stuff before they kick them out? I think they should give people, especially if they've had children here, their children are used to an American lifestyle, and then you just rip them from their parents, throw their parents in a camp, throw them in a camp, wait till you go back to wherever you came from, and then that's it. I think that people should be given the chance, if they're not criminals, if they're not people who, are disobeying the law, or if they're wanted in their country, that should be something that's implemented as well. I feel that they should be able to see if they're wanted in their country for any criminal activity that's big. And they should be able to have a chance to, hey, you have a year, and after that year, if you don't have your papers right, then we will deport you. For as long, I think it takes about a year or so to become a citizen. So I think that should be an opportunity given to people that are already here. So that's just my opinion, guys. That's just my opinion. Okay. And I think, guys, I just want to reiterate about the doctors and the nurses. We love you guys. We thank you for your service. We thank all the essential workers out there who are working hard and worried every day. That is, you know, an anxiety that I don't know I could handle if I was in a situation right now where I had to leave the house to go to work and come home knowing that I'm coming home to children. So that right there is a big deal for a lot of people, and it probably triggers their anxiety. So all the prayer warriors out there, everybody out there, pray for our essential workers, for doctors, nurses, people who work at Walmart. They work so, like, I went to Walmart. I just finished telling you I went to Walmart, ordered food, and then I had to go in to get some medicine real quick. And you would swear that people don't realize that there's a virus out here spreading quickly because they were so close to each other. Everyone was so close to each other. There was no 6 feet, no social distancing, nothing. It took me so long because I was in no way, shape, or form about to stand that close to people, and people just kept passing me, getting in front of the line. Like, I finally had to say, like, hey, I'm social distancing, but I am in line. So, we have to do better, guys. We have to do better. This is not going to end anytime soon if we do not pull ourselves together. People are like, oh, well, the lady at Walmart, when I was checking out, she was like, oh, I've been through so much. It's okay. I'm like, that's the problem. The problem is that the older generation believe that, I've been through so many flus and so many coronaviruses and so many this and so many that, and I'm still here. And then there's the young generation that really don't believe because they're growing up in all this conspiracy theory. They don't really believe there's a virus out there killing people. In their minds, it's all a conspiracy theory to stop their best life. So, I don't know. I really feel like if we could just, guys, 15 days, 15 days, 15 days can really help us, can really help us. 15 days in the house, prayer, fasting. As a matter of fact, let's fast. We're going to do a 2-day fast. We're going to check in with each other. 2 days. We're going to do Monday and Tuesday. We can do no sugar, no breads, nothing with sugar, no breads. You can do meats and water. Nothing else. Meat, water, no pasta. Fruits, vegetables are all good. Let's fast. Let's do this. Let's pray to God. Let's hunker down 15 days. Let's give what I know you guys don't like him. I know you guys do not like him. And at the end of the day, it's like my husband explained. He's still the commander. Is it the commander in chief? He's still the commander in chief at the end of the day. Doesn't matter if you agree that he shouldn't be there, that he's dumb, that he doesn't know what he's doing, that he's too orange, that he needs new hair. Whatever your excuse is for not liking him, at the end of the day, he is our commander in chief. And we have to hunker down and do what he says so that we can at least bring this down some. Bring it down. As far as people killing each other, come on, man. We are too grown. Okay? Too grown. It's time to to pull yourselves together by the bootstraps. And if that is an urge that you feel that you need to do, you need to go get some help. All right. Thank you so much for being with me on this live. It's a little late, so I'm a little goofy, but I just want to thank you so much for coming on the live with me and spending time listening to my rant, because today was kind of ranty. I've been sitting on all this all day. It's a little ranty, but we can still discuss it. Let me hear your opinions on everything that I talked about. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my anxiety is getting the best of me, and this quarantine is driving me nuts. So at the end of the day, I can't do another one-day quarantine, y'all. Come on, please. I'm starting to lose it. Anyway, so I just want to thank you. Please, 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 please subscribe, like, hit the bell so you can know when I'm on. Like me, love me, follow me. I don't have corona, y'all. I just throat was dry. Anyway, I'm out of here. Bye.